You may have noticed, but I'm filming in a new setting today. Sam and I moved into our apartment a month ago, and I've finally gotten around to getting all of my technology and stuff so I can actually film again. Also broke my memory card, so that's why there was an even longer period of no videos. Although I managed to get my Sitsy vlog up, so I was pretty happy with that. It's really weird not having posters on the wall. I do have some above me there, but I think I'm going to take them down and restart the whole poster wall thing when I get the rest of my posters from back home. Cool. Glad I got that out of the way. It's not going to be boring and green forever, is all I wanted to say. That took way too long. Right. Brilliant. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today was online friends and whether you think they're a good thing or a bad thing. Having said that, looking at my demographics before I made this, oh my god, I sound like such a proper YouTuber. My demographics. I think a lot of people here will probably be in agreement that online friends are cool and a good idea and all that jazz, and I really hope so. But if not, you know, I'd love to hear what you have to say about this in the comments. Like, I'm gonna start by saying that this is gonna be such an interesting conversation, I think. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I had a brief conversation with a customer at work. He's a lovely guy, he's always in, he's such a sweetheart, and I don't mean to come across as rude or anything in making this, but there is a considerable age gap between us. I have pretty much grown up with the internet, it's been a thing since I was 11 or 12. It's probably been a thing since before then. No, it definitely was a thing before then. I actively started using it when I was in about second year. I think I made my Twitter account, so I would have been about 13, 14 when I really got into it. And that was all thanks to Paramore. And look at where I am now. I couldn't be more thankful. But yeah, this guy, you know, he's a lot older than me, so I think that plays a big part to where he was coming from in this. I don't know how I can't remember how the topic of online friends came up, but we were talking about it and I was saying that I have a lot of friends online and that, you know, I've met them and they're great and we Skype and things like that. And he was like, but why don't you go out and make real friends? If you can make friends online, you can make friends in real life. And I totally get where he's coming from. I think if I was older than I am, even my brother's age, my brother is 26, I think, I would probably be like, what the fuck? Why are you talking to strangers online? How are they your friends, you know, type thing. And I totally get it. I think if I didn't have the exposure, I guess, I wouldn't understand it, the whole concept of internet friends. But at the same time, it kind of annoys me just a little bit when people are like, oh, go make real friends, because I'm like, okay, fair enough, people can be portraying something completely different online because it's easy to do, you know. I think when you've gone to see internet friends, or in my case internet friends have come to see me because I'm broke as fuck, when you met online friends and you Skype all the time, I think that you get to know a person. If you're just talking to people on Twitter, that's different. It's very easy for people to put up a front and things like that. But in my case, I like to think that I know these people, you know? Oh my gosh, I remember when my friend Caitlin came to visit me. I had stayed at Sam's house the night before. I think his stepdad was like, oh, why are you going home so early? And I was like, oh, my friend's coming over from Germany. And he's like, oh yeah, what part of Germany is she from? And I was like, not entirely sure. And he's like, what? And I was like, oh, I know her through Twitter. And I was like, yeah, we Skype all the time and things like that. And he was like, and she's coming to your house. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, are you sure that's a good idea? And he looked kind of concerned, which was funny to me. I'm just like, Caitlin's fine, it's not to worry about. And she came over and I didn't die, and now we've gone to 2 Paramore shows together, and we met up at Summer in the City, and we're going to Glasgow to see Paramore together and things like that. And I'm like, if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't have met one of the most wonderful people that I have in my life right now. She is legitimately one of my best friends, and I don't know what I'd do without her. And we talk a lot of the time, and genuinely, I don't I mean, obviously I do remember a time when she wasn't in my life, but she's become such a big part of my life that I can't imagine life without her. I don't think the fact that I know her because of a group chat on Twitter should discredit that. I feel like I'm just going around in circles. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I hope you get what I'm trying to say. And I've been filming for 8 minutes. This is gonna be a fun one to edit. Basically, all that I wanted to say was, I don't think people should be so quick to judge you when you say that you met a friend online and that you talk on Twitter all the time and stuff. I don't think that invalidates a friendship. I see people on Twitter all the time who only know each other through Twitter and they end up being like the best of friends for so long. It warms my heart a bit, I'm not gonna lie. And then to have some random person who only sees you like when you work tell you that those people aren't your real friends, it does, I'm not gonna lie to you, it does bother me a bit. But at the same time, they're also entitled to their opinion, and if they don't feel comfortable with online friends, that's okay too. Just let people live is really what I'm trying to get across here. Anywho, I have rambled for long enough, I think. I would really love to hear what you have to say about this in the comments below. If you really want to, make a video response to this. Honestly, like, you have no idea how much I want them to become a thing again. That's all that I really wanted to say right now about this. I will catch you guys in the next video. It's nice to be back, and I feel like now that we're settled in our apartment and I have all my shit here YouTube wise, I think I could get into a routine now, especially with work only being 2 seconds down the road. I think it's gonna be nice. Hopefully, see you next week. Bye! I'm hoping, okay, calm down.